Okay, first of all, what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing that virus comes now, that there's a virus or there's something being put into the water supply of these cities. There's something like in the water that is very, very toxic to the human. And so people living in these places with these tainted water supplies, they are highly susceptible to this new virus because they're already kind of asleep. Yeah.
The toxins that are being placed in the water, does it look like that's intentional or no?
Does. It looks like they're like not in the literal way that you would imagine, like someone tinkering with the water literally, but there was an intentional energy placed on it for that purpose. Like there is someone intentionally doing that, or like there is a group intentionally doing that.
And what does it look like they're putting into the water? And what is the cause of this? Like, what does this do to the human?
I see that I mean, definitely I do see that it calcifies the third eye. I see that there are properties, I don't know, chemicals, there are certain properties placed in this water, even minerals placed, or a combination of chemical causes like a deadening of human consciousness. Like it even actually interferes with the brain, I'm seeing. Like it impacts the wiring of the brain. It's making the body sick too. It's like reversing. It's reversing like the alkaline nature of the internal system.
Does it,
Being in a very acidic state.
and does it look like there are, if a person drinks filtered water, that they could filter this out or no?
I definitely feel that the fully filtered water is definitely necessary in these places because that will that will minimize the impact for you, for that person. But even being in the environment of so many humans drinking of this tainted water, it impacts your energy too, even if you're drinking filtered water. Like it feels like there's something in the air also.
Well, tell me about that.
Yeah, I see like almost like a gas liquid being emitted from the sewage. Like I see the gutters in the cities and like there's gas coming out of it that people are breathing. And it impacts the breathing, like the respiratory.
Tell me about that.
It's almost like designed to like literally cut off the supply of oxygen to the human brain. Like it's minimizing or it's limiting the oxygen circulating through our system. I see it in these cities and these places where there are many people living. It's almost as if what I'm seeing is that people need, like as an antidote to this gas, like people actually need to take pure oxygen as a part of their diet.
And
Lacking oxygen.
does it look like the people that are affected by this, if they just a little short exposure has a strong effect, or does it look like it looks accumulative, like these people that live there?
It's cumulative. I see that it's like they're fish in a fish bowl with tainted water. It's like the accumulative effect of being in that air and that environment. And now it's like reaching some kind of critical stages. I don't know. For some of these people, like their systems can't process it anymore. Like they're on overload. They don't realize that they are seriously deprived of oxygen and of basic minerals that the body needs to function in a proper way, like for the vital force to be inside the body. So they're already cut off from the vital force. And now what I'm seeing, there's so there's like a virus coming, but it's in the form of like a psychological warfare. It's like in the form of like an artificial technology that will be placed inside of the human brain. That's what I'm seeing.
And do you see how it gets placed in there?
Okay, so it's like what I'm intuiting, what's coming through for me is that it'll actually be offered in the form of Neuralink, like Elon Musk's Neuralink. there will be other technologies very similar to it, including Neuralink. So there are these companies that will offer this kind of technology that is in the form of an implant, like an artificial implant that is surgically placed into the human body. And it will be sold as health devices. These are being marketed as devices for health. Like they will be able to improve people's health. Yeah.
Does it look like it will improve their health?
I absolutely am seeing that that's a fraud. It's a lie. Like it will appear as if it is supportive to the human body in the beginning, because it can do things like it can in a technological in a technological way, it can do things that the human can't do, like certain functionality, AI related. But it's actually very detrimental to the organic nature of the human vessel. It cuts the human being completely out of its vital intelligence. Like it severs it. And this is very bad. What I'm seeing is that many people will actually want to use this implant for various health reasons, but it will literally make them into like a zombie.
Tell me more about what you're seeing. What happens when this is implemented?
Okay, so what I'm seeing is that in these like city centers, it's like it's going to be that many people that opt for the implant. It's like there's a number of people that will be using these implants. Like the percentage is like, I'm seeing like 15 to 20% denser areas will be utilizing some form of this implant. And that is, it's like incredibly detrimental. Because these people that are wearing this implant will be cut off from their life force energy, like from their soul. And that will mean that very quickly these people will be susceptible to incredibly negative energy. Like, so there's already negative energy in the collective, but the thing that helps us to balance it within ourselves and to not completely go off the rails mentally is that we still have access to a certain amount of light and intelligence within us that kind of can transmute these negative energies. But for these people that are wearing the implant, they will not have access to that anymore. So they will be completely taken over by by this negative energy that's in the collective, and like by this like lower nature, like lower dense, that I don't know, this dark energy will take them over. And it's almost like they will act in completely, I don't know, I'm just seeing that they will begin to spread the virus. It's these people, because energy is so, I don't know how to describe it, but it's so dark. It's like their energy is so dark, and they will begin to pollute the environment for everyone because they're spreading like insanity. Like they will exhibit behaviors that are like insane and incredibly fear-based.
Does it look like this will be obvious right away? I mean,
No, it's not going to be obvious right away. I know, I'm scared like to even glimpse it. Like it, you know what it's going to look like? Mental illness, like a sudden influx of mental illness, but it's going to be subtle. Because it's like within people's families, I see like one family member will have it. And then they will like, I don't know, in some way, like with their energy within the family, it's like their energy is so dense, it will dominate that family. And then that's how it spreads.